Hayi. Ngeke mina ngiyaqala ukuyibona into enje namakhosi. Football lovers. Sanibonani bafethu. Welcome back to Football Trades with me OQB. Well, ngiyaqala. Honestly speaking, ngiyaqala mina ukubona into efana nalena, honestly speaking, but at the end of the day, this is football bafethu. Anything can happen. You have to remember ukuthi nje nanoma yini ingayenzeka at the end of the day. So yeah, we played today bafethu. A lot of Betway Premiership teams were playing today. Thina sihlele namaZulu, and then there's the so-called team that is going to win the league, ekuthiwa Orlando Pirates. They've played today. Unfortunately, they did not even manage to get a single goal. you know, to be honest with you, Wafetu, I thought the league was gone. But right now, I'm sure. Ngale Pretoria, bangothemba nje, bangothembeni, bahleli nje ithembeni nje njengoba sikhuluma. They are happy. They are happy because why can't you be happy for, a team that has, by all odds, you don't do time. They're going to win this thing for the first time in a while. They're going to lift, the Betway Premiership. But I'm so disappointed. I'm so disappointed and frustrated. The way but at the end of the day, me, I'm happy. I'm just happy for my club because Tina Sevenzi too. We've seen what Kaizer have done. We did not have a good game. It was not, one of our best games, but also I feel like it was something Bessie it was intentional, just trying to make sure that at least we get a point. The way we played, it was like, okay, we just want a point. And then from Umchitarapana Makabili Lepo, he scored, which was good. Beautiful combination play with him and Mfundo Vilagazi. Mfundo should be playing as an attacking midfielder. Ayiko nendaba. Leo uthi siyomfaka lena simphesha sithi lokhana lokhana no. Medicine fage ahluleke improve as a background go corner lapho attacking midfielder, because wow, what I've seen today, I'm very impressed. Like honestly speaking, Mfundo, Mfana, he's just constantly proving me each and every time would know me, I can be able to take care of those things. It's just that I need to be given a chance. I need someone to believe in me. So if we can believe in Mfundo Vilagazi, definitely is going to take us places. We might not even have to look for another attacking midfielder, but just in case, because Gaston Sereno contract coming to an end. So it's better to have 3 attacking midfielders. Okay, 4 or Ethan Chislet, rather than to say we have 2, because remember we will be playing continental football. So I'm honestly speaking, Buffet, a team that was on 65 points, they just needed to win today. Okay, I'm not saying the league is gone. It doesn't mean today they might not win their next game. They might win their next game, but I think it's going to be difficult against the team like Chipa United. I know Chipa United currently are not doing exceptionally well. But number 13 if I'm not mistaken. But after today, I mean Bafana City have already played 40 games on the Betway Premiership or on the log. It's done. They are finito. So thing that we are all seeing. So now Betway Premiership log Bafetu, as you can see, this is what is currently happening. So Polokwane City, they've already played all their matches. Tinai Tilaba. Obviously, we're not going to complain much about us because it was bound to happen. So we're not going to talk much about the Kaizer Chiefs. I'm just happy we managed to win, and also we have managed to extend, the clean sheet, Brendan Peterson, which is something I was crying for when I said, no, guys, let's keep Brendan Peterson. And in the he made sure he keeps us alive on today's game. It was actually, he was marvelous to watch. He was actually marvelous to watch. I don't know who won the man of the match, but I did see Kaizer just uploading a video of him man of the match, even though I think Ian had to go. I don't know. I don't know what happened, but I think Brendan Peterson deserves it. He's done incredible well for today's game. Yeah, as I've said, there's a lot of players I feel like Bang Prove, right on today's game. Even though, as I'm saying, we do not have the best of games, but for me, I feel like Jean Basil Koni Lugulwa stole, maximum points. That is good enough. I'm not gonna complain. Khuluma ngalokhiyana, lokhiyana, lokhiyana. So yeah, mabhakaniya enjani la khona. Hey, ngiyazi khona mabhakaniya la. Akhona nje, abukele la khona. They are watching, thinking ukuthi labajita laba. Hey, labajita laba, laba. Well, it's not us, but they still do have a game in hand. Remember, Sundowns and Polokwane City have already played all their games. They are done. Pelile. It's done. So yeah, they might as well, bashayise basho say shayile for Tina. So yeah, with the city, even if they can, go out of position number 7, there's still Durban City that is going to make sure they just put them below, So big ups to Durban City. I'm happy about them. I'm happy, honestly speaking. And then what else? We look at hey, yeah, at the bottom of the league, guys. I think Emakesi is going out because there's no way they are going to get 24 points. They have good goals. They've scored more goals than Orbit College, but their next game is a bit difficult. So what are some? So they might not even win that game. So nje, hey, angazi makhosi amahle, but it is what it is. Hey, ziyabuya ku PSL bafethu. Don't hear people say this and that. So I don't know, but I know there's people who are gonna be commenting with, hey, it could be mfethu, we need a new head coach nalokya nalokyana, but honestly speaking, let's wait for the club, to announce in due time. Because as much as we can say the league is over for us, it's just a corner. We still have to play, one last game against Chiba United, which now you must know winner. We're gonna be breaking records, as I've said earlier on. 54 points. When was the last time Kaizer Chiefs finished the league with 54 points? Actually, over 50 points. Well, I think it was back in 2019, not 2000 and something, 2019. But I think we did manage to finish with 50 something points. I think it was the season where we lost the league in final day, which it was heartbreaking. But this is football. This is football. Anything can happen. Namanje, we can say Orlando Pirates, they're not going to win the league. And then Badlale, next game, because they just need one win. Badlala, they're on 66 points. Badlala Bawina, they go straight to 69 points, which means they take this thing. They take the league. The league is theirs. So, yes, we might say they might struggle against the last team that they're going to play, but chances are they might also succeed, against that team. So yeah, this is a difficult one, a very, very difficult one. So yeah, Bafana, he's not gonna play, the final game, but that's good because I feel like it's gonna open up space for other players. Because for me, as I've said, this is football. We can't predict what is going to happen at the beginning. My live stream, this is what I said. I said there are players who are on 3 yellow cards, which means if they accumulate another yellow card today, they will be suspended. Players like Ole Mambowe, I think Mfundo Villagazi, Flavio Silva, who else? I'm forgetting one player Naiji. Oh, yellow card. But all of them, they were safe. They were safe today. Only a player we did not expect, which is Opuma, did go out. If it was a different game, maybe I would have spoken differently, because maybe being a seaweed and we win. But I like how we were composed. We tried to do what Sundowns did to us when they were one man down. So big ups to the club, to big ups to the boys. I think they deserve this one. Just for what they did today. So I'm happy. For me, I'm happy, guys. I'm not gonna complain. But you can tell me also in the comment section below what you were now, what guys. But for me, so far, I'm not gonna complain, guys. So far, this is the best. this is the best season that we've had in a very, very, very long time. So yeah, we're gonna see as time goes on whether we are going to appoint a new coach or the co-coaches are going to remain for consistency and just trying to make sure we don't start afresh. And then also yes, we're gonna talk about Peter Msimane. I was supposed to tell you a bit earlier on, but let's talk about him probably even tomorrow. It's fine. And then Makabili Lepo should have done a lot better, but I think it was just excitement. For me, I'm not gonna blame him that much. He was just so happy, to be able to score that goal because yeah, it's something. It's something, guys. Unzima, whenever you are playing for a big club like Kaizer Chiefs, where you are expecting or you are expected to score each and every time that you are playing for this club. So I do get, even if it was Mfundo Velagazi who managed to score, I think that excitement based on Shire, but I don't know if because of Kuli's keeper, no, I don't think that was going to be the case. And despite that, Makabili Lepo was already on a yellow card, so he had to be suspended, you understand? So yeah, it happens. This is football. It happens, Bafana. But anyways, what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts about the game, Bafana? I'm not gonna spend much. Yeah, let me see some of the few comments that we do have here. I do have Alphas says man of the match was Peterson today. Wow, big ups to him. Big ups to him. I think it's well deserved. The guy has been just marvelous to watch, and I think he's needed. He's the number one goalkeeper currently. La eMzansi on the PSL. The angifuna ukuzwa next if likhona ibhakaniya lana ngazositshela ngochain, if khona umjida we-Sundowns lana ngasitshela ngoWilliams. Brendan Peterson is the goalkeeper of the season. That's it. Siphume entweni. And then Kita says why they changed Gele while he played well with Ngobo in the last game. I think it's just to give okay, I thought they were going to do that to give other players, some game time, some minutes, fringe players, but only now usually two below Bakono who's just play few games here and there. But they decided to play Mabo, which I feel like it was not a bad idea. Also, I'm thinking they probably want him at the national team. Hence, we saw Brendan Peterson, we saw Bradley Cross, even Umabo. I think he was not changed for that reason. They want him at the national team. So them playing here consistently through and through until his Yopele is season, the coach will have no excuses or no, Hugo Bruce will not have any excuses to say, I were not consistent. It was just 2 games. I needed to see them in multiple games, you understand? So it's gonna be difficult. It's gonna be very, very difficult for him not to select at least a few players from the club from our team, And then okay, we'll see. We'll see quad. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate that. We've won. Godwin Maseko. Sure, QP. I didn't watch the game. Was it a tough game for us? Honestly speaking, it was not necessarily tough, but it was difficult for us to be able to convert. You know how Kaizer just plays, and us, trying to convert our chances. And also, I feel like Ulilepo conceding that the red card, it brought unnecessary pressure to us, but I loved how we were fighting. The fighting spirit was just phenomenal to watch. Like, you couldn't even tell who Diamond Lawan Tabasana player in the field of play. We still showed up. We were still attacking. We did what Sundowns did to us. The last game that we played, because remember, they had a red card. I think it was Jaden Adams or who, I don't remember correctly. So yeah, what they did to us, it's what we did to Amazulu today. They had all the time to be able to control the ball, control the tempo, do everything that they wanted to do, because we one man down. But that's not how it went, and that's not what happened. So yeah, big ups to the club. Perfect to me, I'm just excited, Manesh. I can't contain it. Ngiyafana naye ubujida lapha obakabile lepo. Ngicabanga ukukhulula iskipa nje ngimsupport. Let's go boy. But anyways, no. I think Abajita did a exceptionally well. And then we have Rodney says, bruh, I think Bafana coach has already about 90% of his team that he has been using all along. That is true, but honestly speaking, he can't ignore the performance of Brandon Peterson, especially for the World Cup. It's not going to be an easy one. Zobuya. And yes, for me, if it was up to me, mina bengeke vele ngifuna ama-player wethu wesenashorena ayeda. But another thing is we have to think about them. That's something I've always said whenever we are talking about the players. Okay, we might not want them to go to the national team, to support the team because of what has been said earlier on. But the players themselves, they are interested, and I know they were fighting as much as they are fighting so that Nambo Batole Lelo Tuba. And despite that, Buffett, it's a lot of money. So for me, I understand it's a lot of money. Each and every player, I think, receivable. I don't know how much, but I think about 100,000 or 100 something, 100 million, 100,000, somewhere around there. I'm not sure, but somewhere around there. So it's a lot of money. And yeah, it can do a lot especially for the players. So despite us saying okay, we don't want them to go there, they do want to go there. The excitement, the confidence, it shows okay, there's something they're doing right. And I'm happy. I'm just happy for them, Buffet too. And I can't wait to see if they will be selected. Let's just enjoy the club.